Hey guys, this is Xardkey in MGD 1509, and in this video I'm going to go over the project for week 2, where we just added some functionality to our week 1 project. And so I'll just kind of go over the rubric here and point things out. So this is my game scene, and basically what I added from last week is physics bodies, these categories for the different sprites. I have a laser sprite, an enemy sprite, and a asteroid sprite that are all different categories for the physics bodies. So those, basically this init with size just initializes the scene with the player and position them. And then I set the asteroids, which are just kind of part of the scenery, I guess. And then so that gets set here. There's 4 of them, and set their physics bodies. And so these only detect contact with the laser, not enemies. So enemies can pass over them and not get destroyed, but lasers just hit them and make them spin. And the set enemies function here, this gets called, let's see down here. So there's a random time every second a enemy will spawn, so that gets set right here. And then when that gets called, a enemy is created basically with this. There's 4 different enemies, and it just grabs a random one of the 4, and then it makes it spawn at a random spot at the top of the screen. And then sets the physics bodies and set a speed. I just kind of found a good speed that is not too hard, not too easy. And then it makes that random. And then it starts a sequence. It moves it from the top of the screen to the bottom. And then when it gets to the bottom, it's removed from parent. And so that gets sequenced, start and end. Then this touches ended is when the player touches a point on the screen and fires the laser. Basically just set the laser position of where the player is, so it comes from that ship. And then you determine some math stuff, like where you want the laser to go based on where you pointed. So you calculate make a triangle out of it and get the hypotenuse of it. Calculate the distance, the speed of it. This is kind of just guess and check, I guess, but it seems to work okay. And then you animate that. And then when these enemies or the asteroids get hit, it plays a sound from this function here. And this is the collision detection method that basically determines if it's the laser or the enemy or the laser or the asteroid. And then it handles that based on what you hit. And then this handles what happens when it hits the enemy, and then when it hits the asteroid, it just takes it away from the parent. Then it rotates the asteroid, and this just removes both the laser and the enemy. So I'll just demo this real quick and show you how it works. So I can fire my laser at the asteroids and they spin. I can fire at the enemies and they blow up and make a different sound. And then if I let them cross the bottom of the screen, they get removed from the parent. So that's pretty much all I've got so far. Next week I'll have the enemies fire at me and set up a health and points kind of HUD screen. So yeah, that's about it for this week, so thanks for watching.